Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over Bitcoin. I'm going to use the CME futures, Chicago Mercantile Exchange futures, CME. For those that don't know what that means, here's the deal, guys. I've been looking at this on the exchange, the futures here. I want to show you some things that I'm looking at, taking a little bit more view on it. Just because I think, I think Bitcoin's bullish, guys, and you have a good shot that it's going up for possibly a fifth wave. So here's the deal. What's going on? I've noticed a lot of people see this wave over here, 2019. They're expecting something like this and then a mega crash over here. So they're expecting something to come up and then it could do a crash. It could do that. The only way it could do that is that if this is a reset of the whole cycle, and it could be. So year 5 was here, and then you come back down, okay? And then it'll go up, and then it'll do a crash, like a wave 2 crash. The issue that I have with that is the size of this wave over here, guys. And how it's forming. To me, it's forming. This is either forming up to this area, and then it's going to do a correction, or it's going up into a fifth wave. That's how I'm looking at it. I don't think it's a reset of the cycle, but it could be. Can't rule it out. Now, the other thing is, too, I want to show you guys some stuff here on this exchange. Is you see this volume candle? That candle right there, that volume, this is weekly. This is a weekly volume candle. And that volume right there is giving you indication that this is the beginning of a third wave, because all that volume came in. Okay, so if you want to say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this volume candle should be way down here. You take a look at this volume candle on the chart. The highest that volume candle has ever been, it reached the peak over here. Okay, on this area, third wave area. So you can see the third wave. This is a really good signal right there, guys. That volume candle right there, telling you could have the start of a third wave in that area, guys, in my opinion. The other reason, too, is that you have a good shot. This is a fifth wave. I went through the fib targets. I'm going to go over that again with you guys. And those are new to my channel, I'll show you. It's pretty easy on this chart. But basically, let me go to a daily chart. I'll show you right here. They're just the numbers. I'm going to show you some numbers, some more confluence, that you have a good shot that Bitcoin's probably going to be pretty bullish in 2023, in my opinion. We're just going to have to wait to see how this unfolds. But if you take a fib, I'm going to run a fib on this, okay? Say that's the start of wave 1, and that's the bottom of wave 2. Logarithmic fib, right? Okay? So here's got a wave sequence, all right? Now, the argument is this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the 5, and it's done, and we're going to do a crash, okay? They have an issue. They have a big issue with that, and it's this right here in the daily RSI, guys. That came all the way down and reset the whole cycle. Now you see this RSI came out over here, and that's the bottom of wave 1, and it's down below that. And what that means is that you have a trend right here, and that cycle reset it. So more than likely over here in the RSI, this is all new. Okay, so here was the cycle, and they corrected it, a new cycle. So this is a new thing. Now, you got all kinds of different arguments. I've seen some people call that ABC. Could it be? It could. You have to wait to see what unfolds in this area. Okay, guys? So you can see on this fib target, you see this fib target right here, wave 1, 2, and here's your 1, 2, 3. You see 1.618, and it came back around, and this is probably right there at 2.27. That's a fifth of the third wave in this area. Came back around, corrected it, okay, on top of that third wave, and boom, where'd it hit? 2.618. So because of this, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a short second wave correction. Now, the good news with this, if this is the second wave correction, you have a good shot that it is. This is a very short and sharp correction, and it could be, if this is the third wave, it could be more bullish than people realize, guys. So remember those numbers that I ran. Remember those numbers. So now we're going to go 1, 2 and run the same fib numbers, okay? Run the same fib numbers. This is, and you see, if you run those fib numbers, you say it's second wave target, logarithmic. They were on logarithmic. You look down here. I don't have it clicked off, you see? logarithmic numbers, then now this is a 1, 2. So you're going to start looking probably for something similar in the same targets, guys. Okay. And it could take it a long time. This could take a while for it to do this. But if this is a third, that would be your third wave target somewhere between in this area, guys, right in this area. 1.618 to 2.618. Okay. If that's a third wave, that is not unrealistic for it to land in that box. More than likely third wave there, and then a fifth wave at there, 59, and then it could hit 2.618, just like it did on that wave, guys. Now the other thing is too, I'm going to show you something here on this chart. I'm going to go to a weekly chart, show you guys something. I was doing this type of thing over here a long time ago, back in 2022, when we were in this area and we had to go through all this mess and some people got washed out or whatever happened or something like this. Now we're over here. People are still not excited. I mean, there's some people excited about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and things like that. They're the hardcore people or something maybe, but man, there's some people are still terrified. So here's the deal. Wave 1, 2, and then a 3. Is this a 3 extended third wave? It's all open for debate. We're not going to know until this thing finishes. And then potentially a 4, in my opinion. You have the argument the fifth wave is done right there, but that is a wimpy fifth wave. And normally the fifth wave is going to be more or less about the same length as the first wave. And you just put it right there, and you can see it barely went beyond 50%, barely going over the top. However, if you take this and you put it right here, just like so, where does it go to? To the top of the box. Okay, can it go higher? It can. Actually, it can go 1.618, but I still think you have a good shot that Bitcoin is making this move right here, guys. Particularly, we're not going to know yet. With that candle and this candle right here and this candle in the volume, if that's a first of the, I'm telling you right now, straight up, if that's a first of a third wave, it's going up here. Okay, no doubt. Now, if it's all 5, it's going to go down. Okay, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now some people want to say this is ABC and then it's going to do a 5-way. I find that hard to believe with a weekly candle like that, but it'll still go down. But if that right there, if that's a first wave of the third, it's going to end up in the box. Just saying. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.